Today, I'll be teaching you how to replace the battery on this HP laptop. This specific model is an HP Pavilion 14. You can find the model number on the back of the laptop, and you can use this information to order the correct battery. Now, to conduct this job, you'll need two tools. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver and a prying tool. Today, I'll be using a guitar pick. Now, as you can see in the video, the first step is to remove the two rubber feet on the bottom. Put the prying tool underneath the rubber feet and lift it up and place them aside. Now underneath you get access to some of the back screws. There are 5 back screws on this laptop which you'll need to unscrew. Now note that these screws are all the same size, but make sure that you keep them together. There are 2 other screws on the front of the computer that you will need to take off, and these screws are the different size than the screws on the back, so make sure that you keep them separate. Once you have taken off all the screws, the next step is to pry the computer apart. So open up the computer to where you can see the screen of the keyboard, and take your prying tool and place it into the crevice where your keyboard meets the back part of your computer. Now, your computer is held together by several clips. So what you want to do is to place your prying tool inside the crevice and start going around and lifting up and down and unclipping these clips. When unclipping, you should hear a click sound, and that means that the computer is coming apart, where you'll be able to access the insides of the computer. Once you take off all the clips on the computer, we're able to take off the back cover and access the inside of the computer. Now, this is the battery. This specific model is the HT03XL lithium-ion battery, and this is what we will be replacing. To disconnect the battery, first we're going to have to unscrew it. You're going to want to disconnect the 2 screws in the top middle of the battery and the 2 gray screws in the bottom corners. After unscrewing, you can then simply wiggle the battery out of its connector and just take it out. This is our new HT03XL lithium-ion battery that we are going to replace in this computer. You can find this battery anywhere on Amazon or eBay. So to install, we're just going to do the same steps but backwards. We are going to take the battery and slide it back into its port, and then reinstall the screws. Now that that battery's in place, we're going to want to put that back cover on and screw it on. Now this is why it was so important to keep track of all your screws, because you want to put screws in the right place. So once that back cover is screwed on, you're going to want to put the rubber feet back in their original location, and then let's test that and see if this battery's working. After charging the battery and turning it on, the computer turns on, it's booting, and battery should be at full charge. Job complete.